Welcome to 30 Questions. My name is Quophi Okyeame. I'm always your host with the most. And today, we are gathered again, and we are going to be looking at, the experiences of another special person. Very special to me in a lot of ways. And we want to actually share experiences in life and everything else. We are talking about one beautiful broadcaster, both radio, television, has done this for a long time, trained journalist, and Yaa Yeboah. Let me just say the name and go. How are you doing, sweetheart?
I'm doing great.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. I've been wanting to be here like forever, but today I'm finally here.
Oh, finally we get to sit.
Yeah.
I know. We've been planning this for a whole...
We've been planning it on phone.
I know.
And then they are materializing.
Talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're radiating. So how's life? How's life?
Well, life has been good. It's been tough, but ultimately I think it's been good.
Does it ever get easy?
Well, no.
Even the Bible don't promise an easy life.
Well,
no, not in general.
we just have to take it a day at a time.
One step at a time.
You're
still advocating for justice, for... What do you stand for, really?
Wow. Honestly speaking, I think, I'm someone who believes in equal rights. Mm-hmm. I advocate for things that I believe is supposed to be heard. That Obibeka say, why are we doing this? Well, sometimes I have a different opinion. You may not agree with me, but that's my opinion.
That's you.
And so long as I believe in it, I will defend it to them.
And I see the way you articulate your opinions.
Well,
it's like no holds barred. You don't wait for nobody. It's like, I don't care. You can put me in jail, I would still speak my mind.
Sometimes it's not always easy, because sometimes I say some of the things that but sometimes when I sit back and then I watch or I read comments and all of that, like, okay, well, that's what people think, but this is what I think. So is either you take it or you don't. And I'm fine.
But you sometimes get a lot of backlash, like
a lot. I get
come
threats.
at you like hard.
I get threats. Yes, I get threats. People insult me. Oh, but me do my time na me wanda agenda kwa uma.
What do you mean? Him so be reply.
Yes. Me peman so pa. We me na me hena emre uma. Na my well, sometimes when I'm bored, I read comments. So when I see some of the comments and I think, if you share your opinion, honestly speaking, for someone who is highly opinionated, no, I don't try to say me kani pashe. If you share your opinion, if I disagree, I also share mine. But if you insult me, then now, because I hardly insult people, I just put my points across. And sometimes when me yadri say, "Ana chikasano, oh ka, bi wana asem wabe ka eya." But the babro fuma normal. Exactly. But I try my best possible, say, in as much as I'm delivering whatever opinion I have on any issue, I don't attack someone's personality or the person as Onipa Bayo, and I don't do that. So when you come to my page and then you share your opinion, I have people who actually call me, send me voice note, interview and I listen to them. Exactly. Some I take, others I just, okay, Mati. Yeah, and that's how it has been.
Bright TV, amazing show. It's been running for years. Still got hits, still got numbers. Congratulations on that.
Thank you. Thank you.
I remember the Patapa story you broke. That was...
But I was actually pregnant,
at that time.
Yes, I was I think 8 months pregnant.
Who impregnated you?
I think now.
Okay, continue on the program.
But let me just let you know this. I have been at Bright TV for 3 years. Okay. I have supported Bright TV with all I can. I have given my best possible, driven a fairly good program, which has given Bright TV the eyeballs. I think I have contributed my quota, in the best possible way that I can. But I'm no more with Bright TV. Yes. And I really never said this anywhere. I think this would be the platform that I'm officially saying I'm no more with Bright TV. But all the same, it's been good. And like you said, I've driven a program that I think has
like
created
the flagship for the station.
Yes.
And you started it from zero and you brought it
Exactly.
Yeah.
Initially, when I got the opportunity to work with Bright TV, which I always say a big thank you to my boss, Quophi. I do more of English. I really never, from Atlantis Radio VOM, has been English. So going to start working with Bright TV was actually challenging for me because Bright TV was a Chi-based television station, more urban entertainment, more like the Chi version of Foresight TV. So it was it was tough because then when I'm presenting, the Chi was not flowing and all of that. But I think say Abuami Amametumi, I feel me to me Kasa would Chi. Yeah, I try. So it's been good.
We worked together at the same station for a while. She was an intern at Rainbow Radio, and today look at you.
Thank you.
You see you.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna ask you 30 questions.
Okay.
You can skip any one of them.
Wow.
I don't want a yes or no for an answer.
You want a detailed answer?
Please expatiate. Go into detail. Okay. For me, for moi.
Okay.
And if you think a question is too difficult, we can put it on ice. But then you have to unfreeze it later.
Not just
Kakra.
Okay.
So what's that?
Okay.
You three when you're days, huh?
I would try because I find it very intimidating.
If you're ready to play, you say yeah.
Yeah.
Low battery, bad network, no data. Which one would you choose? Low battery.
I would choose low battery.
Why?
No data. And I think my Juma may know internet. So no data. I don't think I can survive without data. And then the second one was low battery, no data, and then
bad network.
Bad network too. No, so but at least it to be back. So low battery, no, because if the phone is off, sometimes it gets terrible.
I would take that for an answer. What is the most disturbing thing you've ever witnessed?
Wow, the most disturbing thing I've ever witnessed was growing up as a child. I grew up in Ezongu, Accra New Town, to be precise, and I was exposed to a lot of violence. And so these are some of the things that actually witnessing them was not easy for me because especially for a girl child who really didn't have a mom around, I really struggled.
Your mom wasn't around?
No, she was not around most of the time because she trades in charcoal. So and then she comes back on Thursdays. On Fridays, she goes to the market. Saturdays, she comes to cook. Sundays, she goes back, to trade. So I really didn't have my mom around. So witnessing so many characters and people, and I really didn't get anyone to navigate me through that. I had an abusive father growing up, so I was not really happy at home.
Abusive is relative.
Well, when I say abusive, like beating abusive, language abusive and all of that. So witnessing so many characters in this area and not to say shout outs to Accra New Town people, that's where I grew up. That's what has made me who I am today, and I'm proud of that.
Strong character.
Yes, but I saw so many things and I didn't know how to deal with it. Nobody to talk to about it and all of that. So I made a lot of mistakes. So I think that's some of the disturbing things that I'm witnessing. Yeah.
Well, would you want to go back there?
Well, I would want to go back there to drive some sort of change. But to say that I want to relive that childhood, I don't think so.
It's not the best for you, I guess. Who has completely lost your respect in this industry?
Edu Safwa. Yeah. Edu Safwa because Mami is special. Say, Quophi, in all these years, when I was, let me give a backstory. I'll come back to this question. When I was growing up as a girl child, I attended Achimota Senior High School, and anybody who is watching this from Achimota Seniors can attest to the fact that I was labeled as ugly, the black girl, not pretty. I was bullied in school. Throughout Achimota School, and then my secondary senior high school in Nifa Senior High School. Never ever was I counted part of the pretty girls in school. So I struggled a lot. I told myself that if my beauty cannot get me in the room, my knowledge, my voice will get me in the room. I spent time, money, efforts, sleepless nights to invest in my career, my talent, what I have today. And so if somebody uses a medium to just discredit everything that I've built for myself, it becomes personal. Now, I mentioned Adu Safua because there was a time when she granted an interview to Fifi Pratt, where she spoke about the fact that Delay is not a role model, and a role model is supposed to have a studio and do. She said a whole lot of things, and I disagreed with her. So I came sharing my humble opinion that per what I know, and even per the dictionary's explanation of who a role model is, I don't think it falls in the category of what you are saying. So I shared my humble opinion, no attack on the personality, nothing. The next minute I saw, she took to a social media platform, insulting me that me, Sembi, I'm a foolish girl and a girl who slept with her bosses for her job. And she said that as though she had credible evidence to what she's saying. And I sit here today and I can say that no man under the sun, born of a woman, can claim that they have slept with me to give me a job, a gig, or whatever. It has never happened. Guess what? I'm intelligent. I'm talented. For someone who was growing up, that my teacher had to tell me that I'm too ugly, I can't be on TV, I can't do media. And I worked tirelessly to get here. Exactly.
No, that's not Chris Rock. That should be, what's the dude's name? Anyway, you just...
Yeah, and you tell me that I had to sleep with someone to get a job. Whatever happened to the talent I have? Whatever happened to my intellect? Whatever happened to what I have to offer and what I put on the table? And I take this so personal because in this country, there are so many women in our industry that by virtue of whatever success now or many we always want to attribute it to the fact that they had to sleep with someone to get them. Yeah. Women in power, women in parliament, women in communications and all of that. Women are working so hard to earn positions in life because in this male-dominated world, if as a woman, no person would do a senior bear man to me, we achieve it. It's the same process you have to go through. You can't just go through just because, well, sometimes it happens, but you can't just go through just because you have a big ass and a big boobs and a pretty face. And so you sit there. So when we put you on the chair and said you are joining to being there, Juma, then why are you there in the first place? So I took that really personal. And ever since then, I have never really seen eye to eye with her. I never complained about it. I never came to social media to drag her because I feel intellectually she's not on my level to engage. You understand?
What do you need to rant about? I know this is a lot of rant, but personally, what do you have to get off your chest?
Wow, this is a deep question. Can we put it on ice?
It's frozen. It's actually freezing right now. Okay, now let me ease it for you.
Okay.
Calm down.
I'm calm, actually.
What actually attracts you to the opposite gender?
Oh, how they smell. Yes.
Just Jackie? Just?
I love to smell good. So the first thing that will get me talking to someone even more is how they smell. And there are few celebrities in our industry that actually smell really good. Few of them that I have met personally. I've not met everybody. But Nasi is one. He smells keenly. He smells like a king. Osiwo the Zara man is also one person. And Stone Boy. Every time that I've met these individuals is like brain orgasm for me. Not to say that,
Is there an attraction?
To them personally. Yeah. Well, no, I love the way they smell. That's basically it, but I don't think...
So if any one of them made a move, they could move to the next level?
And it doesn't mean to me, it depends, but they are married. So I'm not worried. So
they
are married, but I'm saying that it's a conversation starter for me. Yes, I think so.
For somebody who, your colleagues, your mates, didn't really see you as the prettiest thing ever,
right,
and everything. Now you've grown up to become this beautiful. Yes.
I thought it was really, anybody.
I don't know what they were seeing then, or how you were keeping yourself then, but.
Hey, no, I actually got a nickname because of my lips.
What was that?
I said I'm a lipstick. Because I had pink lips and my face was black. But now it's funny that today people are paying thousands of dollars to get lips that looks like mine.
I know.
So yeah, it's fine.
So which part of your body amazes you the most as we sit here right now?
Pain. Which part of my body?
Yes.
I think my thighs.
Can we see? Oh, I'm playing.
I know. But I think my thighs also. Yeah, I think I have really nice.
Every time you look at them in the mirror,
quite.
like,
And before I used to have a inferiority complex about that. Until I mean shirt trouser, but now, you didn't give them back to back.
I see on social media, back to back. Like
So yeah, I think.
But I think it drove your confidence to this level, like really up there, because now you don't give a damn.
Oh no, now I really.
Flats or heels when you're going out?
Heels. I love to wear heels because it makes me confident. I don't know. It gives me some je ne sais quoi. I don't know, but it's something about it. It's sexy. Yeah. So I love heels.
Then you learn to walk in them, Ellie?
Which try
Which name?
Yeah,
Breba age name.
What I say?
It is what it is.
They say beauty is pain. So
Now, what was the craziest thing you ever did because love was involved? The craziest thing.
In Genstown.
I know, from Newtown, Zongo,
Craziest
Charlie, but for love, you lost the gangsterism, you lost your bearings, you lost your head.
Hey.
You look back at it and you're like, man, I'm a strong woman, but Charlie, this one made me fall.
Put it on nice. I mean, you're crap.
We got 2 on there. We'll come back.
I
want you to mention 2 celebrity couples that, in your estimation, will be the best ever. This is matchmaking.
Okay, like I'm not
Male
worried
and
about
female. I don't care if they're married. You're just matchmaking. So.
Wow.
So you feel like this one matches this one. There will be a great couple. Who and who? I want 2 of them.
Tough. I think Jackie Appiah with
Jackie will match who?
Jackie will match Quophi Okyeame. Yeah, I think so. Oh, Quophi Okyeame, you say is not, but he was a media, yeah. Yeah, I think Jackie and Quophi Okyeame fits well in my eye.
Character-wise, they're 2. Both of them look quiet.
Yeah. Yeah, no, but Quophi Okyeame is more vocal.
Okay, when he's doing his job.
Yeah.
But on the normal, Quophi would not talk.
Oh, please. Men like that.
Okay, that's your match.
That's one.
On to the next.
And then the next one will be...
That's it.
If you're just
that I'm not going to allow.
I'm sorry. But I feel like
that house will not know peace.
It will amaze you. It will amaze you. These are 2 characters that really have strong opinions on issues. And
so you can imagine the bathroom.
No, but for people,
the bathroom soap.
No, what I know.
Hotel wall.
What I know is for people that really have strong character, they actually really calm when it comes to love issues.
Okay.
It will amaze you. They will be a good pair for each other. Yeah.
I'm imagining the argument over the toilet.
No, but if you base it on what we see on social, sometimes
just lift it.
Sometimes behind the scenes, they are different people.
That's true.
I
know we're living in Ghana, we're comfortable here, but if you could live anywhere else in the world, where would you choose?
Australia.
You've been there?
No, I have not.
What fascinates you?
But I think the place is calm. It's not and then depression. You unlike America, UK.
Taking 3 days to get to Australia. From Ghana.
I'm gonna drive to London.
I
think Australia is a cool place. I would love to live. There are some few countries I've seen online, but I've forgotten the name.
Now countries are begging for people.
Yeah, and
they
recently
actually
is
will
Luxembourg.
relocate.
Recently is Luxembourg. I see it on TikTok all the time. So yeah.
Move here, we'll pay you. We'll settle.
Yeah. So the way economy now. I just see a funny you know you used to
Now, what was the best thing about how your parents raised you? I know you have a lot of harms with your dad, and your mom wasn't too present, but the best memories of them growing up.
Wow. Okay, so growing up as a child, I remember my dad used to have this friend. She was a Roman sister. She's called Auntie Rose. Very rich woman. So when we go there, my dad, I'm like, every time, before I answer fully, my dad was not always abusive. It started at some point. Okay. So like in the early stages of my childhood, it was really fun. And he would take me shopping. He would actually take me to GBC and stuff to go and sing and, talk. And those are memories that I sing a little bit, but it's not as professional. Yeah.
All right, I get it. So he would take you to GBC
and then sing to people. Yes, even to his office, his colleagues at work, and I was saying, yeah. So those are some of the memories that I really hold on to because I didn't have a lot of them. So that
did he change because you changed?
Did I change?
Maybe you got into your teenagers, your body body was calling.
I feel like you are a father of three. Every child at some point when they get to their teenage age, they change a little bit. They think that I'm in way I have but you as a parent,
always supposed to guide.
Exactly. But I didn't get that. But it's fine. It's cool. Shout out to you, Daddy.
Would you relocate for love?
Yeah, I think I would do that.
If you love the person, you would change your location.
I'm a lover of love, and I think that I'll be willing to relocate if it's worth it. If it's worth giving it a shot, why not? I will. Yeah.
As far as where?
Maybe I'll do
America.
Yeah, cool.
Which celebrity do people compare you to?
No, I've not really had. They say I look like Tema Kunkum. And this other lady in London, I forgot, Adjoa. But compare me to them.
Adjoa is a very good friend of mine. It's your character.
Well,
she's also forward like you.
There was this time that I had really lost weight. And I took a picture and someone actually did the picture. Okay. There was a striking resemblance. Yes, but those are, but in terms of character-wise and stuff, I've not really had anyone they compare me to.
Okay.
Not really, yeah.
But yeah, the Tema Kunkum and Adjoa is good enough for an answer for my question. Now, what is your biggest fear?
My biggest fear is not being able to give my daughter everything she deserves and wants.
When you look at her? Yeah.
Because like I said, then again, I think I lacked a lot of things in my childhood and I would love to give my daughter everything. And I may not be there for her, like at some point, and it scares me to death. Sometimes literally my daughter will be sleeping, I'll be looking at her and I'll be thinking about that. So I have that fear, but hopefully I'm sure that I'll overcome it. Yeah. It's one thing that really...
Why does it become present though? Is it... You fear that what?
I fear that...
Something is going to take you away from her?
Yes, that's one. I also fear that I may not be successful enough to give her everything that she wants. Because you see, I believe that with the youth of these days, there are so many things that we see these young girls do that, trust me, and we live in a day and age where a collepia, I'm trying to say, you understand? And as young as 18, 16 stuff, they are taking care of their younger siblings and even their parents. So these children may meet a man, say, I want this, give me that. They will do it because at the end of the day, they are getting something that they can feed. But assuming, say, if you what at the age of 18, you are driving a decent car, you have your whatever, do you really think that a man can come and bluff you with some money or iPhone to have sex with you? No. So it's really one of my greatest fear. Yeah.
I pray that it never happens.
Amen.
Yeah, Mama Debbie. Now, I know you've been in relationships with an S. Tell me one thing that a past relationship taught you. Great lesson you drew from it.
That you should always be yourself, no matter what. I have a very loud personality. I am everywhere. And there are some point that I was dating someone that made me feel like you have to calm down, you have to tone down. And then I had to live my life as though I was somebody else. You understand? And it really...
Just to impress it.
Yes, just to impress. It's like you were always walking on eggshells.
Stepping fully.
You said I never about that. So I think it was one thing that really, it took away from me because I had to leave a lot of things I was doing. I couldn't come on social media as much. I couldn't just be myself naturally. And so I think it's one of the things that, yeah.
And it was the same reason you left him.
Yeah.
It's like, this is too much.
I had to leave, yeah.
That's awesome. Would you break the law to save a loved one?
No, I won't. Okay, it depends on which kind of law. Which kind?
Law is law. But to save the person, you need to break the law.
Okay, so assuming if I have to save a loved one, there was there traffic rules and regulations, I mean, fast zone, I
run a red light?
Yes, okay. That one I would do. But say, be I don't think I would.
What if you have to lie?
On 20 years then they're normal. Yeah, I think I would. Depending on the kind of lie.
And the oath in the court. You've sworn on the Bible, the Quran, and everything.
Depending, because I hear people talk about loyalty, and loyalty. People are saying, I knew of him. So I would choose my EYC, but yeah, I think there are some laws I can break.
Okay, if you are ever asked to choose between love and money, which one would you choose?
Wow. I love love, but money is important, but love and money. Okay, no, in what context?
I hear love conquers all.
Yeah.
But I also hear money
answer
it all.
I cannot date a broke man.
Or will you answer?
I won't date a broke man.
Okay.
Hey, I say, man, I won't be mat. What's everything? Listen, the truth of the matter is that I believe that every woman who is working hard to build some kind of life for herself should find a partner that equally matches. I'm not saying the person should be extremely rich, but at least be with someone who's also putting in effort to make something for Onoanemu. I have seen friends being with men and all they do is love to look good and they don't do anything. They don't worry about trying to say, maybe I don't want to be in that kind of relationship. I'm a tough girl. I have done so many things on my own for a long time. So for a man, I believe that if you're coming into my life, you should have some sort of some way going for yourself. And it's not just money. It has to do with your character. It has to do with who you are. The last time I was on TikTok, I was asking men, apart from money, what can you offer a woman? A lot of people didn't understand me. But my point is that if you meet a woman who already has things going for her, she's making ends meet, or told your person, baby or person konoko, and Quophi and all you have is money, do you really think to say she would respect you? No, because money is important. I won't advise anybody to say go and date a broke man or date a broke girl. You understand?
I get you.
Let's all, put in effort for ourselves. So no broke guy, no broke woman.
So you choose money?
If she says it that way.
I didn't say. You connoted that in your submission. That's what you said. But don't you forget, a man could have money. But you see, people don't understand why when you're walking down the aisle, it requires your father. Okay? This is the white tradition.
Okay.
It has a reason. The father will hand you over to your husband.
Yeah.
It means that he brought you into the world. He has raised you to the age at which you're getting married.
Right.
And his duty is done.
Right.
Your husband becomes your father.
Yeah.
He transfers the duty to you. So aside the money, we're giving you a safe place. We're giving you protection.
Check.
We're giving you fatherly love.
Check.
We're giving you husband love.
Check.
We're giving you everything. You see that? That's why I'm generalizing. Even what your father couldn't give you, now we are giving.
So it's like you sort of agree with me.
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah.
so for some men, they know that I've worked hard, I've made money. Mama was here. Those kind of men I don't want.
I get it. They should be aware that there's much more to give. All right. Is there someone whose career you'd like to emulate in this industry?
Bella Mundi.
Bella.
Yeah. I think she's come a long way, and honestly, I admire her so much. And wow, I think so her journey is really inspiring. If you were someone who followed her all the way from Miss Malaika and to now climbing international platforms and stuff, is so inspiring for me.
All in the glare of the public.
You understand? Exactly. I wish her all the best, but all your kind industry will be jealous in the pie on. You know, I love the life that she lives when it comes to her career path and journey. And honestly speaking, I think that she should be celebrated enough. She's done so much in a short time, in my opinion. She's done so much in a short time, and I really do it.
From way back, GH1.
Yeah.
All of that.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to go back into the freezer and unfreeze some of your questions. One will be, what was the craziest thing you ever did for love?
Honestly, I don't really have a story for that, because what I have in mind, I don't think is crazy. It's normal. I think that every teenager did that. I would steal my mother's phone, go and stand in some corner, call one George Ushemia. I went.
Call one George.
One George. For at those times, was this space phone? Yeah, I think it was space phone.
And you'll be caught and beaten?
Oh, what's that? And brother Majibio. Oh, please. I would stand there. There was this seamstress in that area, Joyce. She said, "Why man? I didn't be always to my mother's phone. Be on the phone now." But I said, "I won't put the phone down." Credit to NASA. You want miss about 2 units.
The unit answer.
And then the woman who sold will come and report me to my mom.
I saw your daughter with the phone. Okay, so I'll take that for an answer.
Yeah.
So that's off it.
Yeah.
And now, what do you want to rant about? One thing you like to get off
I
your
think
chest?
trauma, childhood trauma. We don't really get to talk about that a lot. And I feel like in our cultural setting, we always say that umami bo are normal, like papa bo are normal, and send me a kajo will feel normal. But I think no. I mean, living in a home where sometimes things get so heated that it be your parent or something to you know, those kind of things, and then we see them and we feel say it's really it's bad. And this has had
those curses really take effect.
Yes. Sometimes it does, directly or indirectly, being used to say. But
it does.
Yeah.
Some useless spirit working somewhere would just
grab it and then work
say that
with
I'm using this. Yeah.
So I think that I would love to rant about childhood trauma. Looking at a country where we don't really encourage therapy and all these emotional conversations and all of that is one thing that I think if given the chance for a platform, I'll rant about a lot.
I just gave you the chance. You just spoke about why you will rant. You didn't rant?
Well, I didn't, but I'm trying to say that, like, you know, like on a bigger scale, probably maybe do a show about that, something, I don't know.
Okay,
but
you're passionate about it. You would like to take it on.
Yeah, because I feel like it's what shapes us as who we are, but we become wives and husbands. And some of these traumas we don't live behind.
Yeah.
And then we will give birth, and then we will also tend to do the same thing to our children. So it's like a vicious cycle. It never ends.
So if you could tell your past self anything today, what would you tell her?
You're going to be all right. I've been through so much. And there are times where I feel like, well, I never thought I'll be here today. And people who knew me 5 years ago, sometimes they text me and they're like, wow. Man, I was in deep. I was... Oh, I need to leave. I was in a very bad place, made wrong life choices, decisions, friends, and all of that. Got myself into so many ugly things that today I would never watch Sony panel.
What's your definition of ugly?
Ugly, I think. No.
Alcohol?
Alcohol, yes. I started alcohol at a very young age. I started smoking at a very young age.
What did you smoke? Fish?
No, cigarettes. At the time where, I started smoking, I did weed a little bit. Yeah. Hey, my mom doesn't know this.
Right.
Yeah. So like I think that I even, at the point where I broke my virginity, I didn't want to. Peer pressure,
Your friends were doing
exactly. I had this hype. I had this friend that was, I don't know, thinking about it today.
I've had it go, have it. I've had it go, have it.
Oh, yeah, me bunsamu.
But a lot of girls face that thing.
Well, I will agree
with you. Test it, and then they'll come and talk to you about it.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you've not done it, you are nobody.
It's like when you're a guy, that kind of thing. Yeah. So I made, Charlie, it was bad. But grace and mercy, hard work.
Shall follow us all the days of our lives, and we shall dwell in the house of the Lord
forever. Amen.
The most annoying text you've received in your DM will be,
I want to marry you. You don't know me.
That's encouraging.
People that even know me personally, they've not decided, hey, yeah, I'm meant to be a hand on it. Now, when I want to marry you, I'm serious, please. Hey, come on, sir, calm down. I think it's one of the most annoying. And in these days, Quophi, people don't know, I'm an old school girl. My soul, I'm young, I'm in my early 30s, but I feel like my soul is like 50s and 60s. I love old school. I love to do things the old school way. You understand? But these days,
digital me.
Oh, Jesus.
AI.
When it send you text, can you send me location? I want to come to you.
They are coming.
Why?
But you would appreciate if they come to the house and throw some little area on the ceiling, on the roofing actually,
say like
to know that they are around and stuff. Old school stuff.
Like the old school, let's build a meaningful relationship. It may not always end in a sexual relationship, but we could be friends. But you don't just meet someone, text the person, I'm Quophi, I'm Yaa. Then I like you, I love you, and you meet them, they can't even ask you on a decent date. For Christ's sake, whatever happened to asking a woman out on a decent date? Open car door, pull chair, let woman sit down. I believe, I'm a strong woman, but I'm very submissive. I believe in a man being my leader. I will submit to a good leader because I will blindly trust you to lead me. You understand? And I feel like it's one of the qualities that, and the feminists know, but they don't really grasp that concept. We are all talking about, I want to be how can you be the same with a man? No. You can never be equal.
In actual fact, women are even supposed to be even more than men.
And I say that you should be okay being a queen. Let the king be a king. Don't fight positions. Come on. You understand? So I believe in being
you only become a queen when you make a king.
Yeah. I believe in that. Old school girl. But these days, I said somewhere that I'm attracted to men older than me. 10, 15, 20 years older than I am. I feel like we always work better together. All my successful relationships have always been with men who are 10 years older than I am, 15 years older than I am. And I don't regret it. I don't have shame because I just love them. Put me in a room with a young man who is probably maybe 31. Put me in a room with a man who is like 45, 40, in the 40s or whoever banana in the 40s and you just say, you choose street to cry.
I don't remember. Yeah, maybe sure. Now, have you ever made a mistake and sent text which has some crazy sexual detail to the wrong person?
No.
Never in your life?
No.
You are that careful?
Very.
What is the first thing that attracts you to someone that you like or love?
The teeth. But it's important. How it looks. You know.
Should it be all together? Should it be spaced? Then should a person have diastema?
The thing that is in between is it a
But you have a beautiful set.
Well,
yeah.
I know.
You know?
I know.
Yeah, the shishi.
I'm not talking about the dental. Okay.
Are we talking color?
Color, the actual natural color of the teeth is supposed to be like
creamish.
Yes, but then because of surgery and stuff, you can make it. Well, not the color, but the is it plaques? The thing in between the teeth,
the yellow teeth.
Oh my Jesus! When I see that thing,
it means you are not taking care of your dental situation too.
Right away, you're cancelled. No two ways about that. Whatever. I love kissing, so you can understand.
Yeah. And you love to kiss clean. Okay. Finally, you've done 29. This is going to be your 30th. Okay. And then we can call it a full episode. What is something you learn in life the hard way? MC Yaa Yeboah. My tough one.
Something I learned in life the hard way.
Yes, dear.
You have to be patient. I think I've lost some opportunities because I was not patient enough. And these opportunities were great opportunities. But I like to be heard. I defend what I believe in. And sometimes it doesn't come across as the better option at that time. And so I just even in my relationship, I'm like.
So life choices.
Yeah.
Patience. Patience is required.
I don't waste time. I feel like life is too short. And I'm working on it. I mean, I'm not that perfect. Yeah, I'm working on it. So I feel like when it comes to NCMB, but I'm patient when it comes in my relationship. But there are certain things, job-wise, career-wise, there are certain things that I'm not really patient about. And you can tell in the way I even speak sometimes. Like, I'm working on it. But I think, I've learned it the hard way because I've lost certain opportunities. Maybe years down the line, I sat back, I thought about it, and I'm like, well, yes, if I had taken this approach, it would be better. But fortunately for me, I have this amazing person in my life that has really, really helped me develop those characters. He guides me, shapes my thinking. Don't do this way, do that. Sometimes he tries to tame me down too much, but I'm like, I'm not like that. But big shout outs to you. Very good friend of mine.
A very good friend.
Oh no, he's a friend. He's a very good friend of mine. Yeah.
Thank you, very good friend. We bless you for our sister. In Jesus' name.
Amen. Amen.
Finally, we did it.
Yeah.
So we're to expect you on the next job, media related, which network?
So now I'm freelance.
Media General, EIB.
I'm available.
ABN.
I'm available.
Wish you the best.
Yeah.
Wish you all the best.
But now I do freelance, so I'm into MCing. I do MC, and lots of people don't know that.
You are MC Yaa Yeboah. Where do they think MC comes from? You also are a rapper.
Yeah. But so I'm into MCing of events, corporate party, whatever. I also do voiceovers. I'm a voiceover
that artist. You've done for a long time.
Yes. And I'm an entertainer basically.
That's awesome. MC Yaa Yeboah, ladies and gentlemen. This is where our journey ends for this particular episode. My name is Quophi Okyeame, always your host with the most, and I'll catch you on the next one. Have a good one.